You good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I was just thinking about COVID. I was thinking about Christmas.
The,
HMB Christmas. COVID. I was thinking about Christmas.
the
HMB Christmas.
lockdown was the best Christmas, one of the best Christmases I've ever had during lockdown. I'm not even joking.
True. I'm trying to get myself back to what we did. Oh, we decorated the landing and stuff.
Decorating, everyone chipped in for food on canteen. Fucking
Yes.
hours cooking in my bloody kettle. Fucking hours cooking in the kettle.
Ron made everyone a little elf and
Yeah,
George the carrot.
yeah. And then we sat in our doorways, and it just
Yeah.
officer come up as well. We had the music blaring on the landing, and she was sound. She was like, "Nah, it's Christmas. I'm not going to be a dickhead."
Oh, that's it. I didn't stay for Christmas, did I?
Oh, was you not there?
I think I was only there for the decorations. I think I left. I left on the 20.
Oh, mate,
When did I leave? I left in November. I left on the 23rd of November, but we already put decorations up by
yeah,
then.
was going
Can you
nuts.
imagine?
I know. Yeah, no, you missed. Oh, mate, I'm telling you, it's one of the best Christmases I've ever had, and that was in prison, and it was COVID. Because imagine
Yeah,
outside, they would like no one really got to see their families and stuff, and yet we at least because we was a privileged wing, we could have our cell doors open, so at
yeah,
least like we could thank you for my roses. Yeah, so at least we could like be like socialize and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You think there was probably about 15 of us?
yeah, about that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I think my best Christmas was in Downview, so I got to organize a family day, and there was only like six of us, but only two of our families turned up. But it was literally like in the gym theory room the theory room in the gym. You know, the room that you basically go and do all your theory. So you got
Yeah.
the stuff on the walls and that. We did it in there. I got to set up tables. They gave us a budget. It was really cool.
What, for Christmas Day? Or
It
just
wasn't no, it wasn't Christmas Day. We did that. I think it was the week before Christmas. My friend
uh
came down with her 4-month-old son at the time. It was really nice. It was very intimate. Like they had a bouncy castle and stuff. It weren't like your normal family day. It was like a really intimate um occasion just for mothers. It was really good, man.
oh.
That was good. I think I just made sure that anywhere I was, I did Christmas in I think three or four different prisons. That's cool. Yeah,
Joanna.
I did it in like three or four different prisons. One of the one of the best ones was Bronzefield. They allowed me and another girl to like, like we get locked in at night in it. So they let us out after 9 and I set out all the tables. Like everyone had their own name tag. I made champagne bottles out of fucking plastic bottles and paper mache. Oh mate, it was mad. Candles, you know what? You make the candles out of paper. Like you guys have
Yeah.
no idea how much you can make just out of nothing. Like
Tell you, my first Christmas was in Bronzefield. Yes, I was in HMP Bronzefield, and we made a Christmas tree like on the wall. But everyone they said, "Oh, paint your hand and stick it on the Christmas tree." So anyway, so we did that, and then I started going around. Obviously, ADHD ran like slapping everyone's faces, and the prison officers, was going nuts. Like, oh, you can't be doing that. Like, stop messing around. Going nuts because literally I'm up to the hospital. I was like, yeah. It's like, I'll give you a nicking. I was just like, man, calm down, just having a laugh. Do you know what I mean? But you weren't allowed to like. It was weird. If you certain officers, you was not allowed to have a laugh and a joke. But yeah. So anyway, then
smile.
guess who sat on my table literally like one opposite me, if that makes sense. Guess
Yeah.
who I'm having dinner with? Joanne Dennehy.
Oh yeah.
And
Sweet.
guys, Joanne Dennehy she is one of Britain's notorious serial killers. She's a third person in the UK to ever be refused parole. Yeah, so yeah, that was
I can't
interesting.
even say she was my friend. I don't even want to say she was my friend because it's mad. But I will say this: I spent many weeks in the gym with her training me, doing deadlifts and all sorts. And then I never forget. My friend was like, um. Anyway, we got into a conversation and she was like, "Don't forget to watch Joanna tonight." Yeah. So I was like, "What do you mean?" Because I honestly didn't know. Imagine I got to the prison and she was living in the seg, but I've just come to jail. I don't know nothing, can it? So I'm thinking, all right, you got prisoners that live in the seg. Okay, this is strange. And then obviously that happened, and she was like, "Yeah, make sure you watch this. Remember, this is like 1 week of being in Bronzefield Gym. You know how you can get addicted to the gym. So I'm
Yeah,
bang on my training. I'm like, yes, I love this girl. Like she's just pushing me. And then I get in myself and I watched that fucking documentary. And from that day, I was just like,
yeah, mate. I know
"Hi,
it's,
Joanna.
but you know the biggest
Hi,
joke is
Joanna."
we actually become quite. I was gonna say fucking good friends, but we actually become like I used to chat to her on the daily. So basically, I see her train in the gym. She trains like a man. Like she's solid, isn't she?
He's solid, bruv.
Yeah.
Like,
So I sat opposite dinner with her, didn't really say nothing at this point. She was living on the same house block as me, had Christmas dinner, didn't really speak. But then what happened was I was on a visit one day and the officer said to me, has anyone ever said to you, you look like Joe? And I was like, what? She was like, Joe. And I was like, Joe who? She was like, Joe, like Joe Dennehy. Hey, Lisa, I'm good, thank you. I hope you're well. And basically she's like, it's the eyes. And I was like, what? She goes, you've got the same eyes. But how mad is this, right? So bearing in mind, an officer's telling me I look like a serial killer, guys, yeah? And then
funny, not funny.
the same week, I'm not shitting you, I'm coming back from a visit and this girl's gone to me, can I say something to you? Like, I don't want you to like take offence to you. To offend what? She was like, I thought you was Joanne Dennehy for months and months until people told me that you weren't. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah.
That's out of order.
It's not you. And then another time, listen, the same week, I'm walking on house block 2. Someone's gone, Joe. I've turned around. I don't know what. You know, when someone just shouts, you just turn around. I've turned around. She went, oh, sorry, I thought you was Joe. And then, so that's how we started speaking. I said to her, oh my God. I said, listen, I was like, I said, everyone keeps saying I look like you. Apparently it's the eyes. So from then on, she started calling me Twinny. So like she like saying that we were twins. And then so that's how we started speaking. And then I was always going around doing the listener walks and stuff. And I had a lot of conversations with that girl, but that girl's very, very private. So it doesn't matter who come to me, who asked me, whatever. Nobody could pay me even money to even speak. Not we had a lot of conversations about her crime, but we did have a conversation
But she's
about.
very honest. She's very honest, like in terms of what she is willing to talk about and what she's not. And
Yeah,
like,
she's
and you
smart,
have
but
to respect that because people
yeah,
say, oh, she hasn't done an interview, da 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 da, because we spoke about it. And when she gave her reason, what can you say to that?
she won't. Do you know what? It's like I can't say a factual, but it's like a power thing. Like as an example, because
Yeah,
nobody knows. Yeah, nobody knows anything, and she likes that. She
yeah.
really like she because that's something that she can hold. Um, I'll tell you 1 second, Elise. There's nothing that she can hold on to. Like she's something she can hold on to that no one knows. Like the media will pay her. They will pay her to do a book. She
She's
could
not
make
interested.
much money. She doesn't give a crap, mate. She will not release her story. But we have had conversations about her crime. She said to me like how it started and stuff, but that's not like it's not like she at the papers and the media don't know all that anyway. But again, I just still wouldn't out of respect because it's just she's private. If she wanted people to know about her business, then she would. People do try and sell the story, but like obviously she was with Haley because when Haley was in Send, she was writing to her and I wrote a little letter and she was like, yeah, how could I forget my twin? Da 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 da, like that. And I actually was going to write to her, but I just haven't. You know what it's like when you get out. But yeah, sorry, Lisa. Just 1 second, Lee. Yeah, I'm good. Things were just a bit up with Mum. She was in hospital for like 4 months, so we're back out here now doing the prison stuff. Check out my YouTube channel if you haven't seen it. It's
Sorry, I dropped off my chair there. No.
so yeah, sorry. So yeah, that's a But then she's not the only. We've gone flip from like Christmases to prisoner to prison, in prison now to like people. But we've been in jail with some mad people. You think you got Joanne Dennehy. My next door neighbour was Lou, who killed her kids, the 6 kids in a fire. I didn't even know she was my neighbour. Obviously, I'm chatting to her and stuff because that's not her real name. That's she changed her name to Lou in prison, didn't she?
Yeah, her
Um,
name was I forgot it now, like Madeline or Melaine, Maine Elaine or something.
Phil Pot or something on the surname was.
Yeah,
But
Philpott is her name.
my next door neighbour, imagine, that's killed her 6 kids. Then you've got uh, Roxy that was in there for killing her kid. She was all over the news.
You've
I
got the African girl that tortured her son, because you got those ones as well. The traffickers, the one that killed her brother. What's her name? The little short black girl. What's her name? Do you remember she was on the house? She lived on Main Block, and then she moved over to ENF very very late. Short black girl. She in there
oh
for life, bruv. She killed her brother. They said that
yeah,
about he had witchcraft and trying to beat the witchcraft out of him or some nonsense like that.
yeah. What was her name?
All everyone on E Wing. To be fair, if we
They
start from the bottom, go right across the landing. Real
even,
talk, mate.
even prison officer in there for smuggling drugs.
Literally, officers. I know officers that got caught for doing things and they got sacked. It wasn't a secret.
No.
They're driving the bus now.
Oh mate,
They're
but yeah,
driving the bus now. Greetings. Yeah, so it's just mad. But I just thought, wow, this time of year, I'm just so grateful that, this is going to be my second year home. But I can't just forget about how the last 3 or 4 years have been, what I had to do to get through this most festive season in the whole entire world. Like birthdays is one thing, but, Christmas is something that unites people, just like funerals does. So just reflecting of like, how we got through those 3 years of no Christmas with family. Yeah, man, I'm so grateful
I know.
because we made it what it was. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm hoping some people jump in here that did spend Christmas with me in there, because we can, so we can talk about it, because we had lit Christmas, mate. I tell ya, and
That's
we presents. Everyone got a present. I got
yeah,
people to donate
yeah.
silly things that they got in their room to make hampers for people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we the chaplaincy every year they would come around at night time, put Christmas presents outside the door. Every prisoner got a Christmas present from the chaplaincy.
Hmm.
I was driving from yours yesterday, and obviously because it was snowing, and I was thinking about Christmas, and I was thinking, oh man, then people in prison now that are locked up, and it's like Christmas time and stuff like that. But trust me, prisoners make the best out of a bad situation. Even like when everyone gets someone a Christmas present and then you'd make it jokes because you'd get the newspaper and you'd wrap up all the prison issue toothpaste and roll on deodorants. We did that to you on your birthday.
I was just gonna say that. But I'm not gonna lie, it's probably the most memorable present I've got for my birthday. So imagine it's my birthday, we're in there. What can you buy other than canteen stuff? So they've bought me like sweeties and crisp and chocolate. This one wraps up Tampax and pads and fucking soap and all the free stuff that they give you. She wraps it up and puts it in a nice little hamper.
Even the little sachets of fucking shampoo.
I saw I had whiteners in there. No, that box was
Oh.
so funny. It was and I knew it was you.
Of course, it's
So
always been.
yeah, but we did, and we used to do like a lot. Like when it was someone's birthday, we literally used to run around and be like, "Sign this card before they see." You get me? Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah, we used to do that with everyone. We used to always try to make an effort to make someone's birthday, or like, make sure their doors painted or like got
Oh
signs on it when
yeah,
they get back from work.
door will get painted up. What about is always just me? Happy birthday,
Yes.
Eve. Happy birthday, Eve. Happy birthday, Boxing Day.
Oh my! Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? Happy birthday, Eve. And then every day before your birthday is the eve. It's not just the day
Eve,
before.
Eve. Happy birthday, Eve, Eve.
Eve, Eve, Eve. Happy Eve birthday, Eve
Happy
birthday. I'm like, nah.
birthday. Oh mate, yeah, but come on, it made it jokes for you, like you can't say I didn't.
Do you know why it was jokes? Because again, when we're talking, we're not just talking like we've got just people like me and you. We've got people like Mandy, who just about speaks English. Excuse me. You got like, because you have to remember everyone's in there. Not everyone's sociable. We got people out in that association room. Like we got them out. Do you know what I mean? Because people didn't want to come out. But you, my dear, yeah, you did it. Fran was our party queen, mate. Party, party, party. Like no day was dull when you got Fran on the wing. No matter how bad you're feeling, she will come. She'll bring the cone. Them cones, yeah, the warning signs, and she'll come outside your door and go, "Ew, ew." Can you imagine someone doing that every day though? Every day. Fuck, Or she'll do dumb stuff like, "From you are a problem, but a good one." This girl used to throw water, anything she could, under your door. just to annoy you. Bearing in mind, she's not supposed to be out of her room, yeah, but the doors don't get locked in it. So this bad child is always out on the landing, knocking people's doors, like knock down Ginger. Imagine being in jail and playing knock down Ginger. Oh, fun times, man, I tell ya.
What about if your door was ajar, tiny piece? It'd get fly kicked open.
Literally,
Kick
literally.
the door
No,
flying.
we had fun though. Like we even had like a meeting spot, didn't we? Like
Yeah,
outside. So I only got involved because I'm thinking, where they going? Outside my door. I'm coming to the meeting. We're like, ring meeting, guys. And that's when we just want to talk about something because someone's on the landing and we need to make everybody aware that she's a danger.
yeah, danger, danger. And what do you know? What the funniest I remember as well is always Elaine and Kim, the old grannies. I'd run up and pull a moonie at their door, in their door, as we sat there watching TV. I'd like get my ass out of.
Kim just used to ignore all of it, mate. She'd just go to work, come home, sit in that room, and I loved her because she was real, and
Yeah,
she paid attention to her wing stuff, wing friends, and she used to come and give me peppers, and I don't know, I think I mentioned to her once that I love pepper, and every time she had peppers, she would find peppers to give
yeah.
me, and everyone used to get different stuff, like
Chilies. I always
yeah,
got.
I love Kim, man.
Yeah, I got even down at my party. She come down to my birthday party, was shaking her ass a little bit, mate. I had
That's
all
what
the
I'm
great.
saying. No, I'm not gonna lie. When I moved to ENF, that started to get lit, though, didn't it?
Yeah, mate. We had some mental parties, some mental times.
Yeah,
Good.
we did, man. But we've now realized, there's a trauma bond, isn't there?
Yes.
That we spoke about, because you can make friends in when you go to prison. But I feel like what we did when we did COVID, I don't think anyone can kind of match that, like in terms of this bond that we have.
Yeah, because everyone's true colours come proper because everyone was around everyone 24/7. So the people that you thought was something weren't, and then you would
Literally.
see how real people was in prison. Like you'd know if
Yep.
they were fake and their crazy nastiness come out. Yeah, mine's another story, but that was torture. Like for me not to lose my shit, like that was tough. But that's another story anyway. So then we just stayed connected and we just tried to just lift everyone the best way that we knew how. If it meant kicking your door open or screaming with a cone through your door, then so be it.
Yeah, because even after a while, I remember it just shifted and it just worked. Like me, Mandy, and Annalise ended up just being knitters, knitting every day. And you was never involved in that. You didn't give two fucks about it. You just wanted the goodies at the end. You're like, you made anything for me? Where's my fucking blanket kind of thing? But yeah, that was our little piece for a while. And I enjoyed doing that with Mandy because I know it gave her peace. Because it's
Yeah,
like, she was scared. Remember, she was scared. She thought she was going to die, literally.
I know. I know. I love
Mandy, Mandy!
Mandy. I love you, Mandy.
I love you, Mandy.
I love you,
Mandy,
Mandy.
Mandy!
Every time I walk past, I kick her door. I'll never ever forget the day I'm on the landing and I hear her screaming my name. I'm gonna run into the door. She's like in a towel, like about to drop her towel. She's got a fucking bird. Take this, Fred. Take this, Fred. Got a fucking bird in her hand. A bird's flown through the fucking cell window into the fucking cell, and she's like screaming and got this bird.
What you in it that fucking had that bird living with you for 3 days, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It fell. I don't think it was free. Listen, me and this bird bonded, right?
Not saying anything.
So where we lived on our
We
house,
bonded.
we listen. I'll tell you a little story. Come on, right?
All right, I'm gonna put my sentimental face on.
Yes,
Oh,
I want tears, man. This. I nearly cried. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, so we've got bird nests on our outside our wing. Yes, outside on the wing. They're anyway. These little birds. They were quite cute, to be fair, weren't they?
yeah,
Anyway,
they were cute.
was the officer Zoe coming, didn't she, with it? And she's coming with this bird, and she's like, "Oh, I
Run
need."
it, Paula.
No, it was Zoe. It was Zoe because she snapped its neck and killed it after. But I'll tell you the story. So basically, she come in with it, and she was like, "I need to go and take it to the whatever they take." Like, some of the good officers would take them to the not vet, but something around the road. I don't know. And it was hurt and it had obviously fallen, but it wouldn't fly. So I was like, I want to look after it. You know me, if I want something, I'm getting it. So I got this bird anyway. And
Share the lives, guys.
and then it's so anyway, I've got this bird in my cell. It's just chilling with me all day, like I'm stroking it, trying to feed it and all that. And then bloody it we do you remember we were doing the gym sessions in our doorway? We were doing workouts anyway. Up our end, we were doing workouts.
Oh,
So
we were so lovely. You got to explain that though, man.
what?
That we were doing workouts. No one told us to. We just decided we're going to all get up and start doing a workout every day together.
I printed off sheets, didn't I? In lockdown, I printed out a
Okay.
workout, laminated, and gave them to everybody up the landing, and then we'd do them at a certain time. So
Fran
anyway,
was
I
like,
put this
I'm doing it. So if you want to jump on, feel free to. But this is what I'm doing for the week. So,
the days when I was skinny.
it was
Anyway,
motivating though. It was motivating.
sorry about the bird. You're frustrating me now. I'm
I'm
getting upset.
sorry. I'm sorry.
This bird, this bird is like right in my bedroom, yeah, and the bird's going nuts. I'm on the floor in the hallway, like doing my fucking press ups and that. This bird's going nuts in the box. So I've got this bird out. I'm not even joking. So I put it on the floor next to me. I swear to God, it's crawled out. Charlie would tell you because Charlie was in the room opposite. It crawled.
Charlie.
Yes, it went down to the my ankles, climbed up on my leg, and it was trying to climb up my body. So I got this bird anyway. So I picked it up, put it on my chest, and it's just there, like laying on my chest. And I'm doing these press ups, and I got this little bird on my chest. I'm telling you, man, it bonded with me. But then, yeah, it got really poorly because obviously it weren't eating and drinking. So Zoe took it and snapped its neck. And then this is the biggest joke. I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
this.
but why is that? But you're telling half a story. So what? I'll fill in this little bit quickly.
No,
So
but hang on,
Frantic, can
funeral.
you wanted the RSPCA or whatever it is to come,
Yeah,
and
but
they wouldn't let
anyway.
them come. That's why she snapped his neck because they weren't allowed. They're not allowed to take the birds out of the prison.
No, I know. I get why she snapped the bird's neck, but no. But listen to this. I get she snapped the bird's neck, right? Because obviously it was going to die, it was suffering, blah blah blah. I get that, but I was like,
Yeah.
"Where's the bird?" And she was like, "I'm not telling you." I was like, "Where's the bird? I want to bury the bird." So she's like, "Oh, I put it in the grundle." I was like, "You fucking what? How can you just put the bird in the grundle? Like me and this bird have connected." Like, imagine I'm losing my mind. It's locked down. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, she was like, leave the bird in the grundle, like do not touch it. So anyway, I've got the bird. It's in a bag. So I took the bird out of the grundle, give it to Charlie. Charlie works in the gardens. Charlie's like, look,
Yeah.
Fran, I'm not even, I swear to you, Charlie will vouch for this, yeah?
And,
I, I'm running in, I'm running 3-4 days a week. So anyway, Charlie's in the gardens, waited for me. As I'm
yeah.
running, Charlie's gone, like that, and then buried it as I've run round, like so I could see the bird being buried. Now when I look back, I think, what the hell? That's
I remember Mandy did that, didn't she? She put flowers by there was a thing outside in the garden, remember? And
no,
she
but
put her
that's
flowers there. Some fucker came and took her flowers.
yeah, but that was actually someone's like headstone. That was a memorial for someone because it was a man's jail, but HMP Sen was a man's jail before we went there. Because in one of my drawers, one of these guys wrote a message in my drawer and it said, "Oh, I'm doing such and such a time. I'm going to Pompeii prison or something. Write to me." But obviously, this is like 10 years ago. There was an army camp before, and I think it was the army that it was a
Mhm.
memorial for someone that died from the army.
Yeah.
But yeah, the people are fucked. People are so fucked. Yeah, it's madness. But yeah, cool. Lockdown. Actually, you think we were safe? We weren't. The whole bird story. Imagine doing that now. Some wild
Imagine
bird.
doing half of the stuff, mate. Half of that stuff. Like, I
It was
can't believe I made so much stuff in that short space of time. I'm not gonna lie.